Boom, what up? SoloRenektonOnly here, back doing some more League of Legends action. Playing some of the new champion, QIYANA Reeves. Playing some John Wick. I'll be honest, I think this champ's an assassin with not enough damage and not enough mobility. That'd be how I'd define this character. So I definitely think they're going to have to up her numbers, or the main way I would say that they fix this champion. Just make it so her E isn't targetable. Right now you have to like target a champion or a minion with your E, and that's like your only real way of like disengaging fights and getting away from people is using your E, but it doesn't work how you'd think it would, you know? Like I'd have to stand like this and, you know, E through the minion and try and get away like that. Well, I shouldn't have done that. Obviously take W second so you could actually get your elements. I was just trying to explain E. But yeah, the main thing I think is weak about this champion, E is targeted and a little bit too little damage for an assassin. So low mobility, a little too little damage. The thing that you have going for you is fun as fuck to play, minus the fact that you get like obliterated by people. But outside of that, really fun to play. And your ultimate is actually insane. The ultimate's what I think is the saving grace for this champion. Got the root. Get the autos. Nice. Alright. When he walks up for some of these, we can go for a Q. Ooh. Man, I'm gonna flash for flash, but could have been better. Whew. It doesn't power damage to units below 50%. I actually can kill this guy. Whew. Okay. Again, chat, it's not like I don't know how to play the champion and what I'm supposed to do. I can do it and still think the champion is undertuned. Both things can happen at the same time. I can be the greatest human being to ever play this video game and still think this champion's bad. And the most humble. Forgot about that. The most humble ever. Alright, let me get out of here. Going for Duskblade first. Main reason for Duskblade will be our... Well, I'll show you. It's going to be because of our WQ with the green stuff, the grass. So basically the way it works is your W, see this little circle here? There's a little circle, which is the dash, and then the big circle. So again, low mobility. Look at this tiny little circle on a 7-second cooldown. So it's that little dash. So you dash in the circle, and then the big circle is where you can pick an element. So either a wall or a tower. That's going to give you earth. What earth does, it does 50% bonus damage to targets below 50% HP. That's why you kept seeing me grab earth against both of them when they were under the tower. Again, see, bonus damage. It does the crit bonus damage thing. It doesn't actually crit. It does it like how... wait. Oh, whoops, I didn't have an element. Lol. And then also, grass is a stealth, which is really good with Duskblade, obviously. So we're going to try and abuse that. And then if we do this, you see that play right there? How I E'd, then Q'd? It targets whatever I E'd. So it hit the thing that I E'd with the Q. Whoops. Just remember how big that range is for that... Oops. For the grab part of this. So you can get the water from like... Oops. So you get the water from like all the way in the lane. You just grab the water. The water gives a root for 1 second. Which is pretty good. You can also use this to jump over a wall. It has to just be a small wall though. So again, I could be all the way over here and grab this. See? You can dash forward. Put the pressure on him. The thing is I have no way of getting out. See? That's the problem. So you probably don't want to use your dash that aggressively. Q, and then it resets it. So if we W, we reset our Q cooldown. So we Q'd first. I'll show you again. Q first, W, then we can Q immediately again. Just have to shove the wave, back away from this. We still have R. Remember, if our R hits a target into a wall, blowing them up. Want to shove this wave in, maybe back here. Or roam to mid and set up a play maybe. Aatrox going bot. I have a teleport. I need them to start running. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Look where my fucking mouse is. Can you not spam as you come in? That's ridiculous. What? Look where my mouse was. Alright, lesson learned. Don't spam an ability as you're teleporting in. I figured it wouldn't work that poorly. Jesus. Just walk away from that, force out ultimate. That's huge help for this guy. I really can't believe that worked that way. It's dumb. You also get additional movement speed, by the way, if you're on the element that you stole, or near the element that you stole. So I have water element, I'm on water. I am faster. Big damage. I think I finished. I actually probably could have. If I W'd under tower and then Q'd. The thing is, it hits subsequent targets for a weaker amount. So the first person that you hit with your Q is going to do more. There's going to be a whole bunch of minions there. That's really dumb, though. I don't understand why my ult went the wrong way. Well, I mean, I do understand, but it's a little bit annoying. It's a little bit annoying. Sweet. Alright, let's get this. Just want to shove these waves out. Grab the rock. Oh, whoops. Perfect. Not enough gold, but he's still back. Damn, dude. I should have just landed, W'd forward to here off the rock, R'd him into the wall, and then Q'd him after. Would have been fine. Lame. Let's grab this as well. Let's get back to lane. Sweet. W max second. Beautiful. She's the best champ, but she's hard. 100% disagree, my friend. 100% disagree. I agree that she's difficult to play. I do not agree that because she is so difficult, she's rewarding in the nature that like she does so much because she's so hard to play. It's not like, oh, if I just master this champion, I'll be able to do it. No. Like there's some champions have a specific kit, and the way the kit is designed, it leads to certain situations, and that's the problem with this champion. It's not that they have to either change her E, they have to give her a little bit more mobility somehow. The way I think they should do it potentially is by buffing the E and making it so that you can use it anywhere, anywhere in the circle, and it's not a targeted ability. And the first thing that you get hit by, bruh, that shit comes out so slow. Oh my god. Alright, my bad. I was just trying to see if I could keep that play going. I knew I should have just dipped, but I kept going forward. Oh, whoops. I think our friend might be dead here, but I'm moving. Yeah, I can't help him. He is a goner. Alright, I want to shove this wave out and then probably back. Maybe dodge everything, you can win, obviously. Oh, I see him. There's a chance for a play right there. If I kept diving deeper, like I had 1 second on my Q, so what I could have done is kept running at her. I was eating tower shots, that's why I was scared. But kept running at her. Hold up. Alright. Missed that a little bit. Bop! Ain't missing that one. Let's go. I guess when you get to do the fantasy of the champion, it's very fun. Very fun. But too often it feels like they can just kind of jump on you and right-click you. And you gotta like do all this flashy outplays and they still win just by right-clicking you. Like I literally had a Jax right-click me and I lost. Last game I had a Gnar right-click me and I lost. Like, alright, well, I mean, I'm jumping all over, I'm making this shit look dope, and I'm dead. Okay. I mean, it might just be another top lane issue. But even outside of lane, that's really where more of the problem is, in my opinion. It's not necessarily... Oh, yikes. That play was really bad. It's not really like a lane thing. Like I feel like I can survive lane against all the matchups. It's not even the Jax lane. It wasn't bad. I just couldn't beat him after like level 12 or some shit in like the mid game. That was really the issue. It's like the mid game stuff. Like you can't really split against a lot of the bruiser type champions in the mid game unless you're really far ahead. But outside of that, I mean, that's kind of normal for a lot of the split pushers. It's not like you have Talon 1v1ing, unless he's ridiculously fed. Talon's not 1v1ing people in the side lane, right? I mean, Zed is, sure. So some of them. So it's not an exclusive trait to assassins that they have to be able to be really good split pushers or something. Man, I should have dashed the other way and then knocked him into this wall. That would have been a much better play. We can probably go for a dive here. Q off the wall. Ooh. You go for a QWQ. That's why we prepped up the Q first. Alright. Use that to get out. The unseen proc. Oh yeah, now that we have Duskblade, we should be using grass a lot more. So we can get that unseen proc, get the extra damage here, and the giant slow, 99% slow. Massive. Next item. Nope. Gunblade. Ghostblade. Sunblade. And you can W so early in that Q animation. I love that. That's really good. Like, look at that. Yeah, I should do that combo faster. I feel like I'm doing it too slow. Wow. So you can do that a lot faster. Okay. I mean, it's little things like that that I'll get better with over time, and I feel like obviously it'll improve the champion. But that's like minute things, you know? I think the overarching problems are still going to be there. And I feel like those are kind of easy to identify. Like, I don't think I'm saying anything that you're not going to hear other people who spam this champion who are decent at the game are going to say. Oh, I had nothing to dash to. You can't miss that. The EQ right there. I didn't even have to aim it. As long as you... Uh-oh. As long as you pick the correct target. Like if I... I mean, I guess I could miss the E. As long as I don't miss the E, we're good. If he W's, I might go try and kill him. Oh, whoops. You have to space it out long enough where it's going to always target the E. The thing that you E to. Nice play, dude. Nice play, my dude. Grab that. That's gonna die. Whew. Pretty cool. Alright, let's clear out this wave and go back to base. I missed that one. It's fine. Alright. Really trying to get to this item as soon as possible. Might pick up my boots here as well, though. I could always just sell this and grab, yeah. I gotta wait 25 gold. That's fine. Apparently assassin isn't the way to go. Trust me, bud. I don't think the way to go on this champion is tank. I don't think the way to go on this champ is tank. Not the TP back. The wave's gonna be too big. And if you're saying Triforce, I don't like Triforce either. Ridiculously expensive item for a champion that has 116 base AD at level 18. Most Triforce users outside of like Jax and Aurelia are at like 148, 150 base AD. So like massive differences. I don't know why you're pinging me. He's in mid lane ganking. Not see him? Like what? Maybe will help. Maybe he just went MIA. I don't like that. I think you're talking about like the Triforce, the T-Mat Triforce build. Yeah, I really don't like it. It's so expensive too. You're gonna be squishy no matter what you do. I've done a Black Cleaver into a Sterix build into a GA. Like that's pretty fucking tanky against physical damage. Double health item, a giant shield, and armor. That's pretty tanky, man. Whoo! Did you see that combo right there, though? Slow that down and watch it back. R into the wall. Q. Well, R into the wall. E. Q. W. Q. I think I autoed. Then Q. W. Q. Like right here, I should have this. You really want the empowered autos. If you don't have an element, you don't get the empowered autos. Oh, I'm under tower. Duh. I was like, why am I not getting unseen? Oh! Now I did the whole sequence too slow. I didn't W anything. Like I W'd here instead of like actually add something. That's what screwed the whole play up. Because I needed the WQ faster, but I was like Wing a location. You have to W an actual thing that you steal, an element that you steal. So you have to W a wall, a tower here. I put my cursor on the ground, but I didn't get anything. I wasn't close enough to anything. I was like here. Because I wanted to dodge that way, but this champion doesn't dodge like that. If I put my mouse here, I would have definitely been in range of the wall that I could have still done it correctly the way I wanted to dodge. It's awkward moving your mouse all the way over there. Okay. La 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 la. This. Well, I want boots though. It's alright. I have Ghost Blade, which I'm gonna pop in base. Remember, hug the wall as you're running back. And we stand next to the element that you have. So we have Earth, obviously. Stand next to the walls, kind of like Talia. Stand next to the walls, we get move speed. Let's roll. Easy peasy. 10% right now, not bad. You can see it right here. This is the thing, yeah? Cool. Vision down. Looking for the plays, baby. Scuffed, never 6-0. True. I mean, we got the kill first, right? My team is going ham over here. The main thing is your ultimate. Your ultimate just does so much damage. Look at this shit. Like, this is why this champion's good. You get mid-game and you get, like, some combo with your ultimate. That's the saving grace. Look at this thing. 170 plus 286. That alone is ridiculous as an AoE damage ability. Where does health go? Oh my god. KS. True. Can't go back in unless she follows. If she kept chasing, I could have went back in there. But she did not. See how fast you can do that combo? Q, W, Q, because remember, it resets. And if you lead with a W that like already has an element, like you should, so like in base, I should just grab that, right? I should already have an element. I just want to snowball. Honestly, I feel like people underestimate how good mobility boots are on it. Well, I mean, on assassins, obviously, but just in general, they're really powerful. When you're snowballing and you can spread your lead to other sides of the map, like if you have a jungler that could, he's going double. Or did he buy? I'm confused, dude. I'm gonna take that. When you're roaming around and you don't know where the fuck anybody is, you really want the stealth one. Stealth one's gonna get you out of there a lot easier than the other ones will. Trying to move here. Look how fast I am. Oh, he's just dead. Jesus, that damage, dude. Hit by both portions. We're trying to move down here. Yeah, that's what we call getting outplayed, bitch. And that's what we call dying. I don't think I should have Zanya said it. I underestimated how much damage I was gonna do. So I kind of just sat there in a 2.5 second stun, essentially. Like I wasn't doing anything. If I didn't Zanya, I would have killed all of them. I was so nervous I was gonna get blown up by the Talon. But I did so much damage. This champion, dude. If you get snowballed, any champion in League of Legends is good, obviously. You just have... The only reason I don't... Like, I think this champion is good, okay? I just think you don't have agency. It's like Yasuo if he couldn't knock up and set himself up, you know what I mean? Like, it's very hard to be able to do, like, the enemy kind of has to play in a way that allows your stuff to work, or they don't know what to do against you. Like, that's kind of where you shine. Like, I feel like when people know what this champion does and understands it, it's so simple to play against it. Again, on my main account, all the people that were trying to play her, including Shifter, were feeding their asses off. And then I've been feeding my ass off with this champion too. I mean, I've been getting kills and stuff, but I've been feeding my ass off as well. Whew. Oh, I killed the other guy with the thing off the wall! What the fuck? Bro, I killed Talon by ulting this wall because it hits the entire thing. Again, the ultimate is really... Dude, look at this. 300 plus 170. So 500 damage plus 10% of their max health. And they get stunned. And it's AoE! What? That's ridiculous. Let's just go over here. We're kind of like standing around doing nothing. Doesn't really make any sense. Oh boy. Oh! Oh! Dude, I'm gonna murk you! Bop! Oh my god. You probably didn't even see it, but I grabbed the... I probably should have led with a regular Q instead of flashing. I think I still could have caught him. But whatever. I don't think we can end the game, boys. Let's like get some other things. Mid isn't the way to go. This is not an ARAM. I don't know why everybody's here. Gotta get in the side lanes, boys. Beautiful. Oh, okay. That's bad. And welcome to having no escapes. You dead, son. Being here. Oh, nice done. Bah! Oh, he hit. Oh, he hit the charm. Nice charm. Nice charm. Go edge. More raw damage. That's what we need. The champ scale super hard. Everything's a bonus AD, so you need bonus AD and lethality. It's all spell damage, obviously. I mean, you got the big auto attack damage you can get off of this, but again, most of your damage is the spell damage. This champ, and this is why I don't think, like, you can't waste your time sitting there auto attacking nonstop. That's the thing. Like, if you go the full bruiser build, that's why I think people are trying to do like the full tank build, because they see the passive plus the passive of your W. Passive of your W, when you have a weapon with an enhancement or whatever, you get attack speed, but you also get bonus on hit damage. So right now it's what, 82 bonus on hit damage if we have an element, which we should pretty much always have an element. And then you have this damage as well. Your first basic attack or ability deals 65 plus 115 physical damage. But, and that effect can get reset too. We should just grab this right now. It's really free. I don't know why we just don't take it. But I think people think that you can just play... Like, I don't think you can get away with it, man. Maybe I'm wrong, and there's a build out there. But I highly, highly doubt it. This is a great setup, by the way. In the jungle against me with my R is so good. They're just gonna fight, dude. We have the inhib already. Oh my god. Jesus. Not the Nexus. True that, bud. But let's try and push other lanes to get the Nexus. It'll work a little bit better.
Oh,
Bop! Easy, son. Watch yourself. Oh, shit! I'm dead. I was waiting for my ability to kill that guy, but then he got the reset. Ooh! Almost. Good try. He's doing a Triforce Black Cleaver build. Interesting. Oh. Ooh, nice trap. That's smart. I mean, I guess you could just jump over this wall. This guy actually throws like a wrench in my whole playbook. Because he keeps putting up the damn wall, and then I don't want to use my R. Like, I was thinking about an R play right here, when they kind of stacked up a little bit, but then he put his R, knocked them kind of back, and then it wasn't really a play anymore. By the way, I didn't even R them. I hit the wall itself. Like, I didn't even hit them with the R. They were both standing right next to it, though. So I just hit the wall itself, and it stuns them. Easy peasy. Elise is starting to get pissed. I am on board, Elise. It's the Azir, dude. He just keeps running into the mid lane. Ah, I should let me get it. He just keeps running it down mid. I'll help. Alright. Damn, you can QWQ so fast. I regret all the times I did it so slow. Beautiful. Let's grab this. Okay. Oh, that's a bad spot. Okay. Oh! Whew. My goodness. Should I take this? Just gotta be careful about their all in. Especially when my boots of mobility turn off. Because we are very slow when that happens. I'm just gonna back and grab this real quick. Maybe a potion on top. That'll give me way more opportunity to go in. Then I'll have this. Oh, let's go. Probably just gonna TP back. I feel like we're just gonna do something stupid. Or they are. You never know. Let's pop this. Oh, what the hell? That was super bad, dude. Get out my face, kid! Come on, son. Oh, baby. I'm gonna get a penta right here. Oh, they stole my penta. Lame. Okay, well, when you have 20 fucking kills, you do a ton of damage. So, moral of the story with this champion, make sure to snowball ridiculously hard, and then it won't matter what your weaknesses are. I mean, that's honestly how everything in this game works. You play around your weaknesses and hope to snowball, but like an AD carry, what's their weakness? Getting destroyed in the early game or getting blown up by an assassin. How do you play around that? You have a support character that holds their hand in the early game so they can get that early game gold, and then in the mid game, they have a bunch of shields that heal them. That's how everything in this game works. You try and, like, you know. The thing is, it's just a very awkward scenario when you have an assassin whose whole premise is mobility, ridiculous damage, but then they have, like, lacking mobility and kind of lacking damage. I know it looks like I just blew up all those people instantly, but those are all squishies. The damage you do to tanks is way less, because obviously we're doing a flat pen build, and they're going to stack armor, or defenses, whatever it is. So you'll do much less versus a tank, obviously. Oh, nice. There's a little penguin dab emote that I'm trying to get. I need 150 tokens. Because it puts on the little sunglasses instead of just doing a little penguin dab. And it's animated. Instead of just doing the dab, he puts on the little glasses. Yeah, this is the first time I've gotten the S on this champ. I did decent on another game, but most of them I've been feeding. So, I will gladly admit to you that I've been feeding a lot on this champ. It's very fun. Like, that's the... If I can get anything across, I love this champion. I really do hope Riot buffs it a little bit. And I don't think she needs massive changes. I just think the biggest quality of life change you can give her to make her enjoyable to play is her E. If you change her E to a dash that goes anywhere in that circle, I think she becomes very, very fun to play. And then you can keep the damage and you can keep the... I just think it's probably going to screw up how they code the... Because when you dash, the thing that you target with the dash, your Q also automatically hits, right? So I think that might... Like the coding for that might be screwed up if they made it like a dash, like Renekton dash, and the first target they hit would apply the Q or would do the dash damage. Like maybe if they did something like that, that'd be cool. I don't know if they can actually make that work or if they're just going to go the standard route, which they normally do. Because it's, you know, normally they don't change mechanics a lot. Unless your name's like a collie, right? They don't change that many mechanics with champions. They have recently, but it's mainly like a rework thing when the champion, they have like a last resort. So I'm assuming they're going to hit her numbers first and like give her some little buffs. I think they'll probably go base stat wise first. I don't think they'll buff I don't think they'll buff ratios. I don't think they'll buff base damages to any abilities. I think the way they'll buff this champion is giving her more base stats so she can like combat people without instantly exploding. Because that's a way of getting out. If you don't die instantly, like you can maybe get away from people. But that's her main issue. Like you can E, Q in, and then you W away, but that W is like a tiny range. And then you Q them after you W. Hopefully maybe you grab the water one and Q them, or you grab the grass and then Q away so you get movement speed out. Like those are the only really ways that you can escape. And any champion with a dash or a gap closer is just going to get onto you anyways. And like you're not getting far enough. You're not escaping enough distance. So again, assassin with a little bit too little damage could up it a bit more. I mean, obviously when I'm 18 kills, it looks ridiculous, but needs a little bit more damage, maybe a little bit more in the early game to help snowball. Because if you don't snowball, you feel so useless mid to late game. But the ultimate's ridiculous. Love the ultimate. Can't talk enough about the ultimate. Ultimate's huge. Ultimate's like the reason the champion is good in my opinion. Very fun overall. But again, I think she needs a little bit of buffs. The title of this video will be How Broken is This Champion, by the way. So, but yeah. Anyways, GG well played. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to tune in next time and I'll catch you guys then. If you're watching over on YouTube, make sure to like the video, subscribe for more content like this. If you're watching over on the live stream, make sure to click the follow button up at the top of your screen and the subscribe button right next to it to see if you have a free Twitch Prime sub available. You might have a sub ready waiting to be redeemed that you don't even know about. You could also connect your Amazon Prime to your Twitch account. If you have Amazon Prime, you get Twitch Prime for free, allowing you to sub once a month to the streamer of your choice. You could pick me or any other streamer that you like. Anyways, GG well played. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to tune in next time. Peace.